Hey guys, thanks for checking out the video. I hope you're all doing great. We are back upstairs today. I have a new co-host, Miss Agatha Harkness, and we are ready to get started on the season finale of Loki. So you guys know I was a little slow to get into the series in the very beginning because the first couple of episodes were a lot of chatting and a lot of setup, and I just was ready to get things rolling. But looking back now from the end of the season, I appreciate what that did and setting the table for the season as a whole. It's definitely got me excited for the finale today to get resolution on some items. I have learned to treat this as a pleasure cruise and just take the plot points as they come versus a high expectations game of waiting and hoping for reveals. I've learned to appreciate this for what it is. So that's the approach I'm trying to take with the finale. But that said, there are a couple of items that I hope we do get resolution on. The first would be the TVA, the timekeepers, their detachable heads. I don't think it's unreasonable to expect that we will get some resolution on that, right? The second thing, which I'm hoping for, and I've learned from WandaVision, don't get those hopes up too high, but I'm hoping for a Scooby-Doo-ish end of the episode, big reveal, the unmasking of a villain, and it was this guy or that girl all along. And so I'm a sucker for that mechanism and storytelling, and I would be thrilled if that happened. But again, I'm trying to keep pleasure cruise, and just enjoy the episode as it unrolls. So all that said, let's settle in and get started on the final episode, episode 6, season 1 of Loki. Okay, here we go, episode 6. Trying to keep expectations in check, but getting excited.
They were in the timekeepers' chambers. They weren't real.
And why do you think that changes anything?
Flashback. Do we really need flashbacks at this point? I mean, is anyone just jumping into episode 6? Okay, so no theme music, so we're just getting right into it. I like it. Only got an hour, so good. Just get started. As we know, if it's 50 minutes, you know the last credit's going to be 20 minutes, so it's only 30 minutes content. Well, they just going into all of history, not even just the Marvel history. They're going into like one tiny step for man kind of stuff. Aw, Vision with the grief quote. Ooh, pretty timeline. Okay, giant rock, whatever that is. Hogwarts. Again, they could take this in the Harry Potter direction. I would not be upset. I know that's very unlikely considering it's two different companies who are at war with each other, but hey, you never know. Crazier things have happened in the MCU. Okay, there's Loki. Get the credits out of the way. Second credits. So they went from the void to being on a giant moon rock now and heading up into Hogwarts Castle. So I'm assuming this is the center of everything. I think that's fair to assume. Head up to the front door. Got some gold leaf work on it. Looking good. Front yard needs a little work, but you know, no big deal. When you're kind of managing all of time, I guess it's difficult to find the time to go do that kind of stuff.
No.
Still got his tie on. I guess this is a big moment, so the tie is appropriate. Sleeves rolled up though, so we know he still means business. Love what you've done with the place. Very dark. Don't see a lot of IKEA in here. Oh, Jesus. Okay, that kind of got me.
Welcome to the Citadel at the end of time.
Miss Minutes is just everywhere.
Who's impressed?
He who remains.
Who's that?
And who is he?
He created all, and he controls all.
Who? Oh, okay, see, I'm already... Keep it in check. Pleasure cruise.
The TVA can keep doing its vital work, and y'all can live the lives you've always wanted.
Sounds too good to be true, Minutes.
How would you like to wake up tomorrow with just a lifetime of happy memories?
Man, she's pushing these options like a brand new timeshare salesman on his first week. I tell you what, Miss Minutes is real. She's really going after it.
It's crazy.
Oh God, are those things gonna come to life? No, okay.
All of it, and you can have it all together.
Wow. Well, my God, we're only in the first 5 minutes. Miss Minutes, you've already solved it all. Like it's gonna be that easy.
We write our own destiny now.
Oh, sure you do. Good.
Sugar. We got more talking to do. Shit. What kind of negotiation is this? We're just like doing the first pushback. Oh well. Okay, back at the TVA. Ravonna. Okay, I'm gonna respect them in the finale and not use childish nicknames, though I cannot make any guarantees on that, but I'm gonna try to be respectful.
What took you so long?
Sorry.
Oh, see? Here comes the attitude already from Ravonna. Ravonna. Not Kelly from San Junipero.
I know, but he thinks this will be more useful.
Who?
Happy reading.
Well, Miss Minutes is just coy as shit in this episode. She's probably just gonna drop the miss altogether and just go by Minutes. That's the kind of attitude she's got. She's acting like she's the assistant manager at the Dairy Queen now. She's just got all the authority apparently. Ooh, that's pretty. They got the ambient lighting going, some LEDs in the cracks. Very nice. Very nice. All those steps, not really ADA compliant, but I'm sure there's an elevator somewhere. Jesus, I don't like the silence. The silence means shit jumps out. And I don't trust these statues either. What's all that on the floor? Hard to get good help. Oh God, what is this? Who's this fool?
Wow.
Good or bad? Good or bad? Can't tell. And he's apparently hungry, a little snackish. Oh. Oh, swallow before you talk. Don't talk with your mouth full. My God. No wonder you're by yourself.
Come on, let's talk. In my office.
Oh, hell no. We'll stay right here. We can chat right here.
Not what you were expecting, Flesh and blood.
This guy's disgusting. So he's got some moves, okay. We expect he's probably not a regular human. Living up on that moon rock with all that crap inside. This explains the filth now with his eating habits and his scratching of his nose and kind of a slob. See, I talk shit about him and there I go digging in my eye. Oh, hidden Mickey! Kind of in the background, the circle window with the two circles above it. Take a load off. Put the knives down maybe, you know, it doesn't look very friendly.
Well, you're not going to be happy to see me.
Oh my God! Tense, awkward.
Now that we know your secret.
What did you do?
My God, what have you done? Uh-oh. Where are we? Fremont, Ohio, 2018. Okay, a few years ago. Recent history. Got the pins. Oh, the pins. Oh, okay. All right. I'm very proud of her for taking that helmet off. It's just unnecessary at this point.
We have a lot to talk about.
No. Of course you did.
Girl, what makes you think anything changed from the elevator 5 minutes ago?
Still doing that.
Oh, do I already have it loaded up with everything I need to know to being killed by you two?
Disney magic.
I know it all.
No, we broke out of your little game. That's how we got here.
It's not a game, Sylvie.
Paved the road.
So I'd be shitting my pants at this point because obviously he knows stuff. Obviously it's way too quiet in here and that always means something's about to happen. So yeah, I'd be a little antsy if I were them. And they look a little antsy.
It's all a game. It's all a manipulation.
Well, that should be right up your alley, Loki, since you're the god of mischief. Let's unpack this and figure it out.
TVA's a lie.
What if it's a necessary one?
She has a hard time dealing with this because it's all been for nothing. Well, as far as she knows.
Only one person gets free will. The one in charge.
But does she know who that is, or she just thinks that there's someone? Because, I mean, obviously she's on the right track, but...
Eons of friendship. And you threw it all away on a couple of Lokis.
A couple of Lokis from Muskokies.
I'm sorry, Mobius.
I'm not going to let you go.
Well, the door's right there, so, I mean... Got to move quick, dude. Oh, bye, Ravonna. See you on the other side, girlfriend.
And just who are you?
I've been dubbed many names by many people.
Oh, don't play coy. Just tell us who you are. Oh, God, this apple again. Dude, you're talking. Just wait and eat. Are you that hungry?
That first variant encountered a creature. Creature? You both know.
Eliath. The smoke monster.
Bingo. And I ended the multiversal war.
All right, settle down. Tell the story.
So I isolated our timeline. All I have to do is manage the flow of time and prevent any further branches. You're welcome.
You're welcome. That must be the Apple Watch 7.
Just wait. Till you meet my parents.
Because they're not happy people. They eat a lot of apples.
You're a liar.
Mm-hmm. See, Sylvie doesn't believe anything people tell her, especially when they eat apples like that while they talk. She's smart.
Kill me and destroy all this, and you don't just have one devil, you have an infinite amount. Or you two run the thing.
So it's the quintessential deal with the devil.
Why would you give up being in control?
Tired, yo.
I'm tired.
Huh? There you go. I like that desk. He's like, oh, something's happening. Well, I've been chatting and eating apples and not tending to the timeline. Sounds like something happened. Oh, good Lord. If this nut can run the timeline, I know you two can do it. Ooh, there go the branches. Uh-oh. Not looking good.
So that's it.
Loki's like, dude, I've had a long couple of days. I was just enjoying life. You guys picked me out of nowhere, threw me into this godforsaken TVA. Now I'm sitting up in the clouds in a version of Hogwarts, talking to some nut eating an apple, and I have no idea what's going on, and I'm exhausted. I need a crap and a nap, and I'm just ready to go to Motel 6 at this point. I bet that's what Loki's thinking.
It's just another lie. Another manipulation.
See, Sylvie doesn't fall for things as easy as Loki does. Loki's more like, you pitch me a good case, you tell me some details, and I'll get on board. But Sylvie's like, I don't care what you say, I don't care what you show me. I know what I know, and I'm not believing this. You two kids, this is not the time.
So what?
I believe him.
See? That's what I'm talking about. Loki used to never trust anybody. And now, like in the last few days, he's like, I trust them all. Whatever anyone tells me, I believe it.
Better hurry. Timeline's already branching.
Oh, now you have urgency, fool, after you took 16,000 years to tell a simple story?
Has this whole thing been a con?
Really? That's what you think of me?
I established my reputation as the god of mischief, and now you think it's a con? How dare you, woman? They're not going to work well as co-managers. No. Oh, Lord. Okay, she stopped. Now, where are you going with this? Make your case, dude. Oh, Lord. Oh, Sylvie. Smooth move, girl. She was like, that swashbuckling shit was just wasting time. It's time to push this man through a door. Do what I gotta do. I'm Sylvie. Oh.
Aren't you going to beg for your life?
She straight up did it.
See you soon.
Not if I see you first. Office humor. She's like, now what happens? Now I get this whole place all to myself. Okay, so what's gonna happen now? Chaos, insanity. Night turns to day, day turns to night. Oh, it's a lot of branches. It's a lot of free will out there. Oh, those old ass monitors can't even handle this. Who could she possibly be on the phone with right now? He's like, well, guys, it's been real. Time to go see if there's a supercuts up in this place. I think they did a really great job of humanizing Loki. Ironically, considering he's a gold. But they gave him a lot more emotional depth than you see in the films, which is just touched on in those, specifically when he lost his mother. But I've enjoyed seeing Tom Hiddleston do that interpretation of the character. Oh, Stranger Things music, crossover time. Where's Will Byers? That's where they're hiding him. He's like,
It's done, Mobius. We made a terrible mistake.
He's terrifying. He planned everything. He's seen everything. He knows everything.
What division are you from?
What are you talking about?
Who are you? What's your name?
oh, you don't know him. Oh. Oh, interesting. There you go. Multiversal problems. Mo multiverses, mo problems. Interesting. Very interesting. So, let's unpack that a little bit. I have to say that was really well done. Clearly, they didn't go the route of explosions and fireworks. I feel like that was left to more the penultimate episode. It felt kind of like an HBO show to me in that way, very reminiscent of that, where you would get a lot of the action and a lot of the whoa moments in like the next to last episode. And then the finale was more about sort of an epilogue and setting up events to come, right? So I'm totally cool with that. Totally cool with that. It also felt like actually the whole season felt sort of like an HBO marries AMC type scenario where you had a lot of slow burn followed by some activity and some reveals and then more slow burn. So it was very methodical, very well thought out, and I will definitely give it credit for that. Kind of unpacking the finale itself, I really liked what they did with it because there were explanations, but a lot of setup for questions. And I definitely see where, though I enjoyed WandaVision and have not seen Falcon and the Winter Soldier, again, admittedly, I definitely do get the impression that Loki is more setting up the next phase, right? WandaVision has its own role as well, and it was, in my opinion, much more enjoyable, but that's just me. But I definitely see where Loki was more functional in bridging into that next phase, right? And so we'll definitely see, I'm sure he'll show up in Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. Obviously, I know Wanda Maximoff, Scarlet Witch will. But then we also saw where, okay, so there was kind of a big reveal of a big baddie, but it wasn't anyone we knew, right? It was a brand new character, at least to me, if I'm watching it from just a sort of, average Joe perspective, like I talked about earlier. He Who Remains clearly is from what he said, I'm either going to retire and leave this with you guys, or you can kill me and there will be infinite versions of variants of myself, but ultimately we'll end up right back at this point. So no matter what you do, if you try to kill me, everything turns out to be exactly the same. But as we saw from the last, 60 seconds, he was wrong because the statue of the timekeepers has now been replaced by him. So clearly something happened differently than he expected. And I assume that's where we'll go from here with further development in other either shows or the movies or how they'll approach that, right? So I'm very excited about it. I'm glad to be done with Loki. It was a really great series. I am looking forward to what comes next. As far as the actual reaction videos, I've enjoyed doing this. This was a fun one to start with. I hope you guys have enjoyed it as well. If you did, give me a like. That way I know you're enjoying the content. Subscribe if you feel like it. And I will look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. So let me know your comments on this, and you guys have a great day.